Yo. Happy Friday, people. Ooh. Is this a cop? I'm not sure. Link the jazz music now? I would if I could, but it's just my music. You can only find it here at the Woohoojin stream. Market? Here you go. What do you think about the Ion skin line? I wish I could change the color of the 1.0s, man. But they're all right, but like, it's no Smite. Smooth transition. Oh yeah, nice transition. I feel like the more amount of expensive skins I have, the funnier this collection gets. You know what I'm saying? Like when I can click into Vandal and show you that I've got Chrono Void, Elder Flame, Gaia's Vengeance, Glitch Pop, Ion, Oni, Prime, Reaver, RGX, Sentinels of Light, and then I'm just using Ego for like Phantom. I've got less good Phantom skins, although I've got a lot of good ones. Go Prelude to Chaos, dude. I know. I'm waiting for it. I cannot wait to get the Tilde Shorty. Flexing on you? Nah, see, I'm trying to incentivize you to submit VODs for review so you can win gift cards and buy skins just like me. Today we're fixing it up a bit. Tier 3s are going to be playing a game on stream, the winner of the raffle, and then they will be VOD reviewing it. And I will be helping them improve their own self-VOD review capabilities. So especially if you think that you don't see much wrong when you do your own VOD review, you should be the ones entering this raffle. Gold rank up game, good luck. Oh my god, this Vandal skin's insane. Ooh. Doc X, thank you for the first prime of the stream. You're on your diamond rank down, but you just decided to be better. I like that.
Your mind is just as dangerous as your weapon.
A good decision on your end.
Fight.
Aram se.
Bro, what is this spawn? Right. Oh, this is my life now, chat. Jai. Did you guys learn all the range lineups I showed?
Lone wolf.
Hello?
Got 3. Got 4.
Made a playbook for him. Ooh. Oh, dude, Valo players should add the range. Imagine, dude. Dude, I went out to this sake house last evening, and the tables were like the same height as the seats. Like where your butt goes is where the table height was. They were so low. I kind of vibed with it. Boom, 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 boom. Tall people hell. Just don't be tall. Get to lean down to eat. Have you ever like eaten at your couch with your food on the coffee table?
Fly, my friend.
If your answer is yes, then it's exactly like that. But also the food was coming out on like tiny plates. Because you know, you get like some sushi rolls, some marinated short rib. And so you could like hold up the plate. I don't know. It was nice. You didn't even know like coffee tables exist. It's like the worst thing ever. What the hell? Dude, I was at this fancy furniture store just to like look at things that I'll never buy. You know what I'm saying? And they had these coffee tables that were on like these pistons. And you could effortlessly lift them up, and the thing would like extend out over your couch for like optimal eating experience. I was like, oh my God. It's like no like electricity or anything. You just like lift it and push it down, and it's like effortless. And then I looked at the price tag, and the thing's like $12,000. I'm like, oh, no thank you. How about this lamp that costs $3? The way you're min-maxing food? What are you talking about? Owned. How the hell did I not get shot from main that whole time? Nice gunfight. Thank you. I recall facing you in the in-house, Zori, and shitting on you.
Fly, my friend.
To just watch and learn.
Remaining.
He started it, chat. He started it.
Slow down.
remaining.
Target.
Bot.
Slow down, kid.
Slow down, kid.
Well fought, people.
Could today be to 1,000 stream? Dude, are you having a stroke? You mean, are we gonna hit 1,000 Discord subs today? Maybe. Maybe. We are getting close. When you gift a sub, does that count towards the goal? No. That's what makes it so hard. It's 1,000 genuine, unique subscribers on the Discord. Rankdle time. Watch this. I'm king of Rankdle.
Let's go.
One enemy remaining.
Great. Neon cross.
Down A.
Four time. Four time and close under. Default left side.
I got one. I got one.
Good rotate.
They're all here. They're all here.
Maybe I rushed it a little bit. Maybe I rushed it a little bit. Maybe I rushed it. We gotta watch the clips now.
Let's go.
One enemy remaining. Spike
Great.
down mid.
Healing. No healing.
Wait. Chat, how old is this clip? This guy's got 3 flashes.
Let's go.
And then look at his breach ult.
Remaining.
It cones out. Look. How long has it been since it did that?
Healing. No healing.
Yeah, there's no chamber in this clip because he's not even out yet.
Neon cross. Behind us on site.
Oh yeah, I guess this one too early. If I saw him shoot like this, I would have guessed higher. Now that breach ult's not coning out.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Spike down A.
Oh, 52. Not there. She's not there. Spike down there.
Jeez.
Down A.
Four time.
Okay, yeah, this
Close under.
freaking cook.
Default left side.
Bro, the audio in this one is so baked.
Good rotate.
It's
They're
so
all here, they're all
baked.
here.
I have the spike.
Yeah, literally all three of them.
They could beat you.
Oh, there's.
Going through mid.
One boiler. One
30 seconds
Using
left.
abilities. What rank was this guy clip? It was diamond.
It's gone.
Three down.
The audio is so fried.
Ace, ace.
No, win the round.
Oh yeah, this is a recent clip. Look at that trash sage heal.
high.
Got my one. Got my one. I'm just trying to nerf myself so that eventually I get a 1 star, you know what I'm saying? rank. Place. No, we don't need an E. An A. What's a good guess here? There's no R, which is annoying. How about belch? Ooh. Okay. There's no E. I'm not looking at chat, by the way. It's cheating. The C can't come first. What words don't start with C? I don't think they do plurals. Play the music while I'm thinking. Ooh. Okay. Well, so you need a vowel here, no? As far as I know. So it has to be an I. What? Do you need a U? Oh, we have O's. We have O's. We have O's. Lock up. Only word. Yeah. Whew. Whew. Not even close. Not even close. We're gonna run the raffle. In the ones who know. What are you guys doing over here? Is this what goes on in the subscriber chat room? All right. And I really prefer you only enter this raffle tier 3s if you're one of the people who goes, I really don't see much wrong with my own gameplay when I watch my VODs. Okay. If you're somebody who goes, oh, I see a million things wrong, I prefer if you didn't enter the raffle. I can't stop you from entering it, but I prefer if you didn't. VOD review time. Do. Tier 3s are getting weird. While we run that, I'm going to come back to stream chat with the normal people. Hello, normal people. You really call this supporters weird? I mean, I'm weird. Did you guys not see that I uploaded a firing range lineup video yesterday. You really think I'm not weird? Come on, man. It's the Wiggle Sova Shock Dart lineup. This lineup's got you to Radiant. I believe it. You also hit the raise trick shot. That's true. Igloo CW, thank you for the prime. You watch Valorant coaching live at 8 a.m. You're weird. I'll have you know it's 6 a.m. for me right now. Yo, nah, thank you for the resub. Let me join the raffle, but you don't have approved VOD. Yeah, because I said it to anybody can enter for the tier 3s. You don't need a VOD. You have to play a game first. Bro, don't worry about it, Tation. Crosshair doesn't matter that much. Yeah, thanks for the tier 3. You would have thought I was in Eastern time? Nope. I live in Seattle. I wake up at 5 a.m. All right. What are you guys doing? If I see some terrible memes in here, I'm going to start timing you guys out. That's all I'm going to say. You tier 3s, watch yourself. End raffle. Cheffy. Hop and drag me. Tips to get out of diamond? Yeah, the same tips for literally every rank above gold. Record your gameplay, watch it back. Focus on fixing a couple mistakes at a time. That's the only real tip to getting out of higher ranks. That's why I haven't made a guide to get to X rank above gold. It's not trivial. So where's Cheffy? Cheffy, you guys join the drag me. We're gonna give Cheffy another fucking 10 seconds. Oh, there's Cheffy. Yo.
Hello? What's up?
Are you ready to game, gamer?
Sure. I didn't even think I would win.
You entered. What do you mean?
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I explicitly said only enter if you... So just to confirm, you've done your own VOD reviews and you don't see much wrong?
Yes.
Perfect. Make sure you're recording this game as you play so you can pull up your own VOD afterwards. We're going to server deafen you and we're going to watch you play the ranked game. Good luck, good luck. All right, chat, we're going to start gambling right away. Because we all love gambling. Now, I'm going to warn you guys. Sometimes the bot is slow to respond when you put in your bet. However, it takes your points immediately and puts it into the pool. So if the bot doesn't respond to you, don't try to bet a second time. You'll just be like betting extra points. Just know that. We're fixing it, but the bot takes your points immediately and puts it into the pool. So for everybody who's just tuning in, what we're doing is we're having tier 3s today, play a ranked game on stream, and then they're going to VOD review it. And I'm going to help them improve their personal VOD review process. And specifically, I've asked tier 3s to enter if they have trouble doing their own VOD review. Like they don't see much wrong. They think, I'm good at the game. I don't know how to fix my own gameplay. Now, clearly, as a Platinum 2 player, Cheffy sucks at the game. So let's figure out why he's not seeing anything wrong. Chris, ever go to non-tier 3s? No, I don't want to hop in a voice call with random viewers. It's a bit more on the line for a tier 3 if they're weird in voice. They get banned. Is dubs equals doubts? What? No, dubs equals is this a win? Is that not clear? I'm sorry. You vote yes, you think he's winning. God, for the tier 3. Who's only hops in with random viewers who've given $25? Genuinely, yes. Because then if I ban them, there's like, you know, there's penalty to being weird. It's, yeah, it's like you have more to lose. So you're not just gonna like be giga cringe just because you're on stream.
Found.
Rubber Ducky. Are your rank streams recorded for the tier 3s? No. Maybe the Prime. Is it going on YouTube? I have no idea. I decide if I want to put something on YouTube after it's been streamed. I'm very picky. If I don't think it's good, I just won't put it up. Does the stream have delay? I mean, you can see your own message. How to get in a cheeky KO VOD. This is good. This is one of the maps that I've actually prepped a bit of KO on already. I actually played KO on Split the other day. I've been learning KO so we can unban it, by the way. Here I am. Look at me go.
Match found.
Oh, we didn't get Split. That sucks. Ooh, Ascent is also really good for KO.
Let's do this.
Is KO not something you like to review? I think the agent's very linear. However, I talked to a couple pros about it, and they think that it's just people don't understand how to play the agent right in solo queue. And so I'm humoring them and I'm learning it in solo queue the way that they're trying to teach it to me. And if I think it's teachable to lower rated players, then we're rolling with it. Rank icon, please. Yeah. Damn. Hey, who's white KO on Lotus? What do you mean I'm learning KO? So I'm learning Recon Initiator generally, but I've only prepped Haven, Ascent, and Icebox. So any other map at this point, I'm just locking KO. And I will be playing Ranked today. Actually, speaking of... Huge KO adventures. If you're a tier 2 or a tier 3 sub and you want to watch me play Ranked, there you go. I'm playing Ranked today.
I'm about to go.
All right, let's close that prediction.
You've been warned.
You versus Waral chess
Team, let's
boxing, who
go,
wins?
run our
Almost
fast,
certainly everybody
Jet, if you
claps
wanna walk
me
down
in
those
chess
ways, you go,
boxing.
Hey main, how many throw some chunks of heaven? Huh? Huh?
Now, if we go back to college, I might have a
Raise your
shot
hand up,
against
then.
some people. But nowadays,
Yeah, knife, bot mid.
the Twitch chat bot repo public? I don't remember. I mean, I can boot it up again. It was kind of like we hit critical mass with the Discord that I kind of prefer just not to show Twitch messages.
Let's go. Let's go.
Spike down A.
Oh!
Reloading.
Multiple enemies A.
Last player standing.
Nice try.
You can't see shooting aerograph, by the way. I know.
Can't say the same for you fragile humans.
I think you'll survive. I think you'll be able to watch the
I'll
VOD.
walk it down mid. Throw a smoke by mid. Omen. We shall walk up to the tree since we have classics.
Steven is
Alright.
dead. Rip. Also, is my YouTube commenter here? Somebody commented on my video yesterday that they would show up to stream for the first time today. Username starts with a J. Has like a CH in it. Are you here?
Spike down.
Spike down mid.
I think he was. What? Was? Stream's barely been going on. Ooh. It's rough.
Last player standing.
I'm so shaky right now.
Okay, our Omen's cooking. The way he's playing this, I believe that this Omen has won many clutches before, just like this. Because it's very, very careful.
Cover going out.
Wow, considers wrapping B main, but
Yeah,
here's
this
the
one down.
Killjoy Util.
30 seconds left.
That's tough.
Nice try.
A really good round. Our refrag
Was
sucks.
it a pit B
Our
or
teammate went into
hit A
tree
again?
there and we didn't get the trade at all. And that guy who was fighting our tree dude was out in the open and it was an extended fight. We got
Okay.
too locked in on the tiles guy, I think.
I'll flash you guys in sight.
KO 10 band lifted. No, this is tier 3 Fridays. There's no rules on tier 3 Fridays.
Knife deployed. Shadows traveling.
Nah.
Flashing right side.
Our jet's already out.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Ciao.
Landing.
Nevas,
Enemy spotted A.
even
Two.
with a slash S, that's not even funny, man. Come back in an hour.
Flash.
Yeah, both.
Cover going out.
Get it here, 40. Cage is low.
Last player standing.
Oh no.
One enemy remaining.
It's not blind for you.
Not even close.
Nice.
Not even close.
My genius doesn't stop in the lab. All right, I take back what I said about those bots. They're pretty good, and so are you.
Oh my god. So he should 1 billion% go light armor here. Thank you. And he
flash
should
is
get
doing
nade.
lane.
Why don't we have nade? Why don't we have nade?
Up. Get dead.
Nade.
Shutting them down. Cover going out. Flash. Three suppressed.
Blocking sight.
Two here.
Grenade!
It's such a good flash, but
Stairs one.
CT is a constant
Flashing right
threat.
side.
Last player standing.
My bad. Unlucky. Should have maybe backed off once you saw 3.
Also, I want I'm gonna start keeping a tally chat of every round we watch
I can't even buy a
in
shirt.
all VODs and whatever where heavy armor would have mattered. Okay, to show you light armor is so free. That round we took 4 Vandal body shots for 160 damage. So light armor was fine. Is this Woohoochin playing? Are you kidding? I feel insulted right now. I'm actually insulted that you can't tell if this is me or not.
I have the spike. Pushing out mid, pushing out mid.
Spike's down.
Spike down mid.
Enemy spotted.
Last player standing.
D. My aim is so shaky.
Everyone's motor functions okay? I know humans get tired.
Classic moment? Nah, the dude whiffed hard, chat.
Let's just force through A with their ults. I'll pop my ult. KJ, put your ult down in B main.
But like, I don't really care about whiffs like that. I mean, it's classic versus Vandal round. We're surely losing anyways. The whiff's no big deal. The pacing is a huge deal though, and the fights that we were choosing to take.
Shadows traveling.
Like that. This is a repeat problem. Watch how many fights our homies get that we're not in. Like, why is that Jet getting that fight there while we're on KO ult too?
Blind. Flashing lane. Outside, outside.
Your fear.
How come Discord icons don't show the green circle when you speak? Good question.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Nice sharing.
Really shaky with his aim. Looks like nerves to you. I agree. I don't care about that though. And if this person is gonna go into VOD review and just be like, "Oh, my aim was bad," then that's a really good sign of why they're stuck in platinum.
Because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
I think we just play it slow, play for a couple picks, because they're just like really aggressive and fast rotating. See if we can draw or rotate or something. Yeah.
Oh, do I have to attach legs?
Quick question. I'm looking to find a coach to help me get in Radiant. What are any coach you recommend? Mortal 3 Initiator main? Yeah, go with Dopeye. I don't know if Dopeye is selling coaching right now, but I've got an approved coach role over here. When Dopeye's online, you can check.
I'm going back to get spike.
If Dopeye's not open for business, maybe Cavern is. Silent X is definitely
Lean towards A,
available
lean
on
towards A.
Metafy.
Good A, good A.
Map deployed.
It's hard to say though. Every coach has
Heaven.
strengths and weaknesses, myself
Spike
included.
down A.
And depending on the type of learner you are, different coaches are better for you. For example, I learned the most from professional level players who coached me. However, they're not the best at presenting information. I'm just really good at like sifting through like talented speak, so to say.
My way.
Last player standing.
Some people need
Nice sharing.
information presented them in certain ways, and so it's hard to find a good fit. Like first try, you might have to shop around, if that makes sense. What are your weaknesses as a coach? If I knew, then I would fix them, to be clear. But I'm not out here gonna pretend that I'm perfect.
I'm trying to use somewhere else. This sick A. Okay.
Looking for a coaching coach.
I'm half on fade eye, half
I
on
mean,
fade
I
eye.
am professionally trained in education, and I VOD review my VOD reviews. I watch most of my streams back.
Play this.
Pre-run calls are a bit generic. Nah, I'm really concerned with how we play
Coming, coming.
refrag. Look, watch. Look at a minimap. Look at Raze.
Deploy.
Let's go, let's go.
Just watch Raze.
Nothing tree.
Crosshair's in the smoke that whole time. And bam. You see? I told you just to watch Raze. Look what happened. Raze took a fight with Gekko and we didn't trade. Favorite rank to coach for
Nice
V4? Yeah, High Immortal.
Wait, was he held the whole time?
Last player standing.
Got 3.
Nice try.
They look like us, but are
90
they
characters
us?
is too many. One per map. Stick to one role. So you can play like Recon Initiator, which means you can play like Fade on Fracture, Sova on Ascent. But stick to one agent per map and stick to one role. Asterisk, big asterisk, if you want to rank up as fast as humanly possible. Okay? Yes, you can play multiple roles and still rank up. However, if you just want to prioritize fast improvement, that's what you gotta do.
Good day, good day. Knifing a tree. Knifing a tree.
Blocking sight.
Oh, we're cooking.
Blocking
Bro, we got closed door.
Landing gen. I'm going back to fight.
What are we doing? Could they be here? Oh. Wait, why didn't we flash?
Getting the gun.
Ignite MMO, thank you for the prime.
I'm flashing over, flashing over.
You should run.
Flashbang.
Hey, out yet?
Knife deploy.
I'm leaving, I'm leaving.
One
Oh
enemy
my god,
remaining.
Monka S.
Nice.
Oh, huge.
Never back down.
I think our win condition is play slow and find out where they're stacked.
Yeah, Brunier, if you're a Cypher man, you should probably learn Killjoy. I'd recommend you start with Haven. Mostly because I have a Killjoy Haven Pro Analysis VOD in the Pro Analysis channel.
This is whole
And so you don't even have to do your own research. You just pull that VOD up and you learn the tech that we learned in that VOD. And then you're
Okay.
probably pretty good at Killjoy on
Take
Haven.
you cross to the corner. See if we can kill this corner guy.
Even go to Cypher map? No, it's not.
You need it.
It's not bad for Cypher, but it definitely favors Killjoy.
Reloading.
I'm going back to his bike.
Does the 48-hour stream start the second you hit 1,000? No. No, I need to schedule it. I've got dogs. I have a girlfriend.
I'm gonna go with this one.
I have a life.
Run mid, run mid.
And so I've got to work around that.
I'm running. Flash the window on the site.
In that case, every map's a Killjoy map then?
On site. Hey, wait for the K-Draw. Wait for the K-Draw.
You're honestly not wrong. Killjoy's just better than Cypher on most maps. But Fracture is pretty good for
Fingered.
Cypher. So you sleep during the 48-hour stream? Yes, I will.
One enemy.
So the 48-hour stream is actually 48 hours of Woohoojin airtime.
And we're clear.
Well, me airtime. So it's actually going to be closer to like 60 hours long of stream. Because there's going to be 2 segments where I'm asleep and my mods will be doing like a
My nerves are
modcast.
going crazy right now.
And so you'll get like 3
Think about it,
16-hour
Killjoy.
blocks of me being awake.
I can buy you.
I'm not going to sacrifice my hecking mental health and stay up for 48 hours. It's like really unhealthy. Halison, thank you for the prime.
Clear to engage. Weapons hot.
If you mark it, I'll be with you in a second.
Damn, we're violating the rule of the mains, chat. What does modcast consist of? I have no idea. Bro, look at our Omen. You see how we're just watching main while our Omen just scaled all the way up and took a fight, and then we watched him die. You see that? Yeah, this round was ours. We should have just KO ulted out A, man. How do you deal with no smokes if you're specializing one agent with map? Bro, I am in heckin' high immortal MMR, and I play no smokes games, and I don't even know what you're talking about.
Last
Deal
player
with.
standing.
I don't even face problems running no smokes. And you're in silver. Are you really getting punished for having no smokes? There's no way. There's no way you're getting actively punished for it.
30 seconds left.
Damn, this guy's cooking.
Planted.
This is risky. Oh shit. Oh my god, we got timing. Oh,
No, I'm so sorry.
oh, it's tough.
Completely messed up.
Last round.
Yeah, all I'm saying
before
is we
Getting
pulled
a
up like a
better
10s VOD during a Mellow overview the other day, and it happened to be 5 duelists in High Radiant, and they won. So I think you're
That's
inventing
fucking
problems
result
to
in
try and cope
for
yourself
BP.
into filling the team. I'm not gonna lie. Having no smokes is a detriment, don't get me wrong, but in solo queue, it's not really that big of a deal. You say it's accurate for someone like me at Silver 2 to worry less about winning the game, more about improving your own gameplay. Yeah, all that matters is the number of gunfights you take with correct technique at that level. And make sure you're not using utility to avoid gunfights. I wouldn't even be using it to give yourself like an advantage in a duel.
Spike down.
So
B.
shaky.
With 10's aim and game sense, you think everything would work? Bro, he's playing in High Radiant against pros.
3. My ult's ready.
But hey, you want me to pull up my 5 duelist game that I won? Or are you going to argue that I'm also good at the game, even though it's skill-based matchmaking and I'm facing people of my level as well? Like, you guys actually coped so hard on this. This was a while ago now. It's a Phoenix Lotus game. Where is it?
Nice try.
What do I do with those smokes, Jen?
Alright, 9-3.
I don't know. We won 13-1 this game.
Drive them crazy, Race. You're good at that.
Can we go over to A? Early night if they're rushing. If it scans more than 3, at least one of your guys rotate over here.
People just throw because of the comp on the very first round in silver. Lola, what are you talking about, man? That's hard copium. If you're out here like, I'm gonna fill because my teammates will get tilted if I don't.
Swag it.
Dude. No, they won't.
I'm in tree.
The teammate who would get tilted if you don't fill is gonna get tilted because your voice sounds funny. They're gonna find something to get tilted at. People like that are just always looking for a fight. You should just be able to win in silver, I'm not gonna lie.
Three. I got a flash. I'm on flash out mid, 3, 2, 1.
Like in silver, by the time you get to the benchmarks in my month to gold video,
Dude.
you should be dropping heckin' 250 ADR nearly every game. And it's not going to matter if you have a teammate who's an asshole. What do you do, coach? Just win / S. I mean, I've got a guide explicitly telling you how to just win in silver. I'll have you know we have had 0 submissions so far for the free coaching from that guide.
Enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Essentially, if you hit the benchmarks and you have less than a 50% win rate in your past 20 games, and you've got good gunfight hygiene in those games, I will coach you for free. And if you're not gold yet. And shocker, absolutely nobody meets that criteria because everybody hits gold. Damn.
Nice try.
It's tough.
We won't lose.
Don't see an FAQ what to do if your role gets locked. What do you mean? We give you 3 fill games.
Crazy?
If it's more than your 3rd fill game, start
Hey,
locking
you wanna buy an
faster or
updraft?
start dodging.
Updraft dash on the tiles. I'll throw a flash for you. Omen if you throw a smoke top cat.
There.
You were bronze 2 3 weeks ago. Shit really
flash
works, man.
instantly.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody who like pushes themselves to hit the benchmarks properly. You guys all rank up so fast. Oh my god, I like this play.
Reloading. Suppressing.
Yep.
Planted.
Oh,
Player
I might jump
standing.
around that corner, but there's not much more we can do.
Nice try.
You have to have VODs of each of those 20 games. Yeah, you gotta be recording your games. Because I have to be able to check that you're actually incorporating correct technique into 80% of your gunfights. That is one of the requirements. However, I can guarantee you, you're not. If your win rate is like below
Like really towards
50%
top
over
A
20
or top
games,
mid.
and you're at the benchmarks, and you're in bronze, then it's because you're not taking fights correctly.
Play faster
In
to
rank.
over to A.
How you survive.
Shutting them down. 2 suppressed.
Rotating. 3A, 3A. 4. All 5.
What's Ace 92 time for the tier 1?
They're out.
Has Lily Peachy been doing? She's
flash
mostly
this.
been focusing on content. She's not on the consistent grind.
Flash what's off. One hell, one hell.
Enemy spot.
All clear.
How's Masayoshi doing is a real question. Also a fresh
Rotate.
student, but let's take a look. I think he's Mortal 2 right now. Masayoshi's insane.
Probably.
Oh my god. My god.
Rotating.
That's tough.
Spike
3
planted.
losses with 185, 189, 178 ADR.
Sorry,
In a row. Happened to Darshan. He signed with a professional
Okay.
League of Legends team.
Go around.
For performance.
Turret out.
The spike is diffused.
Can you make
Goodbye,
Darshan
Omen.
quit League of Legends?
I raise. I'm a knife top mid again.
Our defensive playbook's pretty good. Should be playing fast rotate
Don't
on
worry. I'll keep them quiet.
KO.
Suppressing.
Ooh, nothing top mid.
Grounded.
No more towels. Not passing into towels. Two towels.
Yeah, we ran out into
One
the open
enemy
there.
remaining.
Nice. That's all to be.
Oh my god, we're dropping frames.
Spike planted.
Are we back? Are we back? It's lagging, chat. Look at it.
Going back. Nice shot.
Stop watching, start watching.
Shame. I love explosions.
We're back. Yeah, the Discord stream got a little laggy.
No one beats my
Raze, you want to go A main and nade if they're trying to take orb? Because Gekko's probably going to try and take it. And ult
Dude,
today.
rip.
Need a drop.
I think so. We can try and fight him if he goes B. I can flash.
All right, it's mostly back. We're chilling.
Can you buy me, Raze?
Thank you.
How do you do this all day? What do you mean? I end stream at 9 a.m. The answer to your question is you're asking a question that's not true.
Shutting them down.
2 mid, 2 mid. 3. Walking up cat. So mid.
Flash.
Bash myself.
Yeah, we can't peek. It's a Marshall. He's got a route through CT.
Yeah.
Join Killjoy tree. I don't like that.
Enemy spotted A.
You said you're in Seattle, so Pacific time zone? Yep. Bro, there are so many fights that we're not in. Remember when I said I should just route CT to join Killjoy tree? Like, I would have been tree so much earlier. Hey, look at this. Look at all those
Nice.
fights, chat.
I didn't help you
We're
at all
in
there.
no fights.
I can hold an area
What
pretty
is
well myself.
BPM? Oh,
Let's
Adam,
talk
it's
about
been a
the
long
angles
time
of
since
the
we've timed anybody out for asking
I can buy
such an
Jet.
easily Googleable question, but I think you've just won. What is BPM?
We can
Oh
play A
my
weak side and just
god,
retake
look
it
at
with KTO.
that. Maybe not, you know? That's a bad Google result.
You all again.
But I said 110 BPM. So let's just Google that.
B. They're up.
And now you're just getting the metronome. I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass. That was a bad Google.
Close.
I'll give you a pass.
Reloading.
I'll give you a pass. It was not my first Google result, so you don't get timed out. That's how we roll around here.
Grenade out.
Both remain.
One
Yeah, it's
enemy
actually a
remaining.
terrible Google result. Like, what the hell? Google search employees? Go look at
Nice.
that. You're the Poro. Thank you for the 2 months. Now you got me wondering.
Celebrate that.
Is ChatGPT got him
Same
beat?
plan. We play retake A with
Oh, I gotta
KTO.
log in. See you later. How about just Bing? What is BPM?
Placing sentry.
I mean, I tub mid.
Nah. I mean, it also gave me beats per minute, but it started with business process management as well. That's actually so weird.
B. Any.
Surely that's not the term people are
Pushing.
curious
Strong.
about. Ooh, that dry peak.
You should run.
No.
Purple, beats per minute is not a computer science term. It's a music term.
Last player
2 and switch.
Ooh.
Another one switch. Nice try.
Might have musician bias here? Maybe. Maybe.
Match point.
Turret out.
I'm gonna knife early B this time. You guys have this heavy B hit. I'm gonna pop me out if they start rushing again. Try and push them over to you guys on A.
Suppressing.
Hugs, you have to know I despise theoretical discussion,
Click
so
right
Down mid.
I'm not even going to answer that. And if somebody replies to that, I'm going to start timing you guys out for derailing into that discussion.
Alright, coming over.
true. StarCraft players did use APM.
Holding main. Killed their main.
Bro, that's a
And fade.
fight.
A.
Why are we just taking that?
Shutting them down. One suppressed.
Both.
Bro. We are so bad. We do not join gunfights. We just never join gunfights.
Both out.
One enemy remaining.
Oh
Nice
my
shot.
god.
You think you can kill me? Look for my shadows. They will.
Turret out.
Look over there.
Reloading.
I'm gonna knife it early.
The Omen Parader. I think it's the O Operator, I believe, is the canonical term. You recommend taking fights even when we have numbers advantage? Thought you want to play safer in that scenario? What do you mean? We have a slight advantage in that fight against Killjoy. We've got the high ground.
Rotating. Stay alive.
And we were KO ulted. Like if we lose to the Killjoy there, we can get rezzed.
Planting.
That's not a 50-50.
Spike planted.
I think that's what confuses people. When the coach says don't
Nice
take
to see, just lock 'em off.
50-50s with a number advantage, they
Stairs.
hear don't take duels. That's not true. You do take duels if you've got significantly better odds.
I'm flashing on site.
What? We're right-clicking that?
Back site and stairs.
Last player.
A dragon. My bad. Nice try, GG's.
Attackers win.
All right. Nice try. Tough game.
I was so dizzy.
It's all good. Pull up the VOD. Let's see what you can learn from the VOD. I want you to try and narrow it down to like 2 focus points.
Okay.
And before he didn't record. I mean, worst case, we pull up the Twitch VOD.
I got it.
Oh, we got to pay out. Pay out the doubters.
There were doubters. Come on.
Yeah,
No, fair enough.
a lot of them. All right. So I'm curious to think what you think your problems are. So I'm going to remain mostly quiet the first half of the VOD review. And then I'll give you my takes.
I'm about to go full killer robot. You've been warned.
Yeah, this is VOD reviewing. They're VOD reviewing. I told my tier 3s to only enter the raffle if they don't usually see much wrong with their own gameplay.
Shutting them down.
Why is this quality so low?
It's fine.
I got it. That's OBS. Let's go.
Spike down A.
Reloading. Multiple enemies A.
Last player standing.
I don't see any major mistakes in that round. Maybe go a little bit faster up cat. Try and meet the team coming out aiming.
Okay.
I'll survive a dent or two. Can't say the same for you fragile humans.
Turret out. Careful.
smoke. You're good to push.
Push to B main. Spike down mid.
Maybe I shouldn't go back here. Try and fight a long range fight with Classic. Just keep pushing into A.
Makes sense.
Wow.
50.
Last player standing.
Want to switch up hit B or hit A again?
Catman, his VOD is high quality because he YouTube live streams the game, so it's already on YouTube. He probably did like an unlisted live stream of his game.
Need to go a little bit faster here, I think. I'll take orb.
I think right side. We're molly off. In the corner.
By Gen. Nice.
Standing.
One heaven.
Two.
Two heaven. Fading KJ, both heaven.
Flash.
Not both.
Did they hit it all?
KJ 50.
Hit 40. Hit is all.
Last player standing.
120.
I don't know
All right, pause.
Yeah.
So by round 3, I like to have a theme. And then I'm just trying to find like reoccurrences of that mistake in my play and think about how I can fix that. So at this point, you should have a good idea of like a pattern that's pretty generalized that you can identify in future rounds of something that you do wrong in all of the past 3 rounds, essentially. So I'm curious if you've seen anything like that. Because I've heard you list off like single mistakes, like, oh, too slow, or maybe don't take that long range fight. Have you seen anything that's like repeated?
I don't think so. No, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, perfect. Then, do you have a link to this VOD that I can pull up? I can
Yeah, I got you.
share my screen. Yeah, perfect. Just slap that in
We're gonna
stream
put it-
chat. I'll just grab it there.
Chat.
Thank you. All right, share your screen. All right, can you see it?
Yeah, I got it.
Perfect. Okay, so the pattern that I'm seeing is how you play refrag or second man. You don't slot into the role correctly. And you're going to see what I mean by that when I point out pistol round, the geometry of the angle that you're looking at versus the angle Raze is looking at. So if we freeze right now, Raze is actually more exposed to bot mid than you are. Like if they're playing on this, if they're playing in bot mid, but they're not.
Okay.
You knifed. So you're lined up cat right now when we should probably be stepping out to the left to take that fight. Or at least we should be knifing out to get closer to her. At this point, like bot mid is not a problem. And if you're worried that they walk up and peek you late into the round, we should have just knifed deeper. But this gap between us and Raze is a common pattern.
Okay.
Where we always have this large gap. So if there was a fight right here, cat, we wouldn't be in it. Right here, where she's peeking. We would not be in that fight.
Let's go.
But
There's knife on
now
that
this is
area.
good. This is good.
After my knife scans.
Yeah, I would still want Raze to go first because you have a flash, but you know, whatever. That's fine at that point.
I'll hold.
And now here, I like. So you identified the problem, but your reasoning was really wrong. So this is all good. This is all good. And now this isn't bad because it's classic versus whatever. I mean, it is, but it's really bad because your Raze is taking space alone now. And you can't convert fights with a classic against like a stronger gun in a straight up duel. And so you're leaving your Raze to go take a duel and you're coming here to take a duel. So even if this person were really close to you for whatever reason, You don't want to be taking untradeable duels, which you do all the time. You let your teammates take duels and then you take duels. So we should be following Raze. Does that make sense? So if we're like right behind her, and if you see, if we play, there's this jet here and she's stuck out in open space. And we end up not being here to join the fight. You see how Jet gets to reset and now fight us straight on. So Jet gets 2 and then gets traded. But if we were playing with Raze, it's way more likely that Jet actually only gets 1 and we kill Jet. And so now it's 3 versus 4 instead of 2 versus 4. And we actually lost this round only by 1 man, if you recall correctly. Our Omen almost came out clutch. So you're building too much of a gap from your teammate for your role because you're the trader. You're like refrag agent. You support. You use your flash for your teammates to take space. You don't cover flank. Not your problem. Maybe if you had Sheriff and you're like, I thought this was a really good fight for me and I might win their gun, then it could be defensible. But the gap between your teammates is huge. And then that's the problem around 3 as well. You're like, yeah, I took the orb. But you don't go, oh, I shouldn't take orb. That's slow. You go, I need to be with my duelist. See? And now your duelists are entering and the flash is too slow. It's essentially a rush round. And on rush rounds, you need a rollout, basically. So you need, you kind of had the B rollout, but you didn't use the nade. If you recall the round where you prepped to throw the flash lineup, that was good. You need one of that for A as well. And when your team is rushing A like this, you've got to use that rollout and flood out with them. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the pacing, or specifically the amount of fights that your teammates get that you're not in, and the amount of fights that you get that are straight up duels. Like your teammates can't join. That's the pattern. So let's go back to you now, and you keep watching your rounds. It's just like looking for that.
You're both stream here again. I like trying to take notes and stream and stuff all the same time.
Yep.
I'll dash on backside here.
I'll flash you through in the lane. I get orb and I get plant. I will.
Like I'm gonna dash over lane, so I'm gonna be really aggressive here.
Whoa. Through here.
Straight on lane.
Stairs one.
One on dice.
Flashing over side.
3 there.
Should have gone out with Race here.
Yeah, or with Omen, or with Jet, like way earlier.
Yeah.
You basically have to be crazy when you're playing this role. And there's a reason why when Campeki does this rollout, he throws that nade CT. Because one of the reasons you're afraid of coming out right now is because they can just come out of that smoke at any time and shoot you in the side. And that's really annoying. So he nades CT here. And you've seen that Campeki round I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then he's like already laying like by now. I believe it's 1:26 on the clock. And he's exactly where Omen is right now in that clip. And so, yeah, it's the pacing at which you come out with your teammates. And this Molly came really late. Like, we would have been way past it, where this Omen is.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
This is unlucky.
No way they
Alright,
stacked
I
me.
didn't even know
What
this.
the hell?
One by mid. Pushing out mid, pushing out
Big
mid.
caught on A. Fade's going tree actually.
Spike down mid.
It should have been closer here.
I'm ass.
Yeah, I actually quite like this round.
Last player
That's a good
standing.
fight for you. You almost get their Vandal. And, like, we're working at default anyways. Like, that's kind of back on round 2 when I said, I mean, maybe if you have a Sheriff and you could realistically kill that guy for his Vandal, it could be good. That round, you found a really, really good engagement against the Jet with your Classic. And it's not like you had a better choice. It's not like you could have gone B main or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just playing slow default. That round's not bad. You even told your teammate that they were mid and they just fought and
Just
died.
force through A with their ults. I'll pop
Was
my
that one
ult.
just a right click's
Easy.
fault? No, it was mechanical error. We were not on their head when we right
Wait,
clicked.
actually, I think this round we just use a KO ult only.
Actually, yeah.
We use a KO ult and we entry B.
Placing
Suppressors traveling.
Here, it's just a question. Should I be first man if I have KO ult up? Because I can be rezzed.
Yeah, so I would KO ult and just run out first. Yeah. Because generally the first person can get traded pretty easily. And once your team trades off everybody and kills them all, they just res you.
Fair.
KJ backside.
Pass me through.
Yeah, so we would have wanted to clear that first.
Two CT, one by switch.
Smoked off.
Action CT.
Pushing lane, pushing lane, pushing lane. Flashing lane.
Two lane.
Outside,
One
outside.
lane.
your fear.
Fine, box.
Last player
On spike.
standing.
On bomb.
Yeah, this is a really tough post plant. If you rewind back to before everybody died and right before you got blinded, but before this, you got some time to think, right? So generally in the post plant, you've got to pick stairs or lane and be like, I'm gonna control that with like a teammate, and then the other guy's got to cover the other thing. You can't control both. So you went to nade stairs, so I would just prioritize lane heavily and just pray they don't come outstairs and murder you. But you could do the opposite. You can nade lane and contest stairs as well. But you just got to really commit to one thing in these types of hectic scenarios, or else you get really dizzy, as we see right here. Your teammates are making calls. You're like, oh, I got to help that. I got to help this. Got to help that. He's got to kind of pick one and then help it really well, But this is tough. This doesn't apply to our pattern anyways. You just lose this round. Whatever. I would shrug this off because it's not part of the pattern that we're looking for. The only thing I'd notice is our Jet took a fight boathouse at the start of the round or backside, and we weren't in it, because that's the pattern.
Yeah.
And now you can't go that fast, right? Jet dashed. You can't follow her that fast. But what we could have done is a calm. Like, Jet, I've got KO ult. Let me go first. And then if she still goes first, not our problem. Whatever. Teammate diff.
Any of you forget that.
But she'll probably let you go first. Duelists are terrified in this game.
AJ's mid.
Pushing mid.
One in grass.
Go back to get spike.
Here, I definitely shouldn't have gone back to get spike.
Yeah, it's not your job. And
Should've
there's
been
the fight
fighting.
mid, and we knew that they were contesting mid.
50 on Jet.
Spike retrieved.
Tree, two. Tree. Coming cat,
Lean
two.
towards A.
Release.
Lean towards A. Good A. Good A.
Take another one.
There's a
cat.
Vandal on cat. Gekko's on cat 145. Nice. Two Vandals cat.
Heaven.
Yeah, it's tough.
Have you been holding the angle a little bit longer or what?
I would have actually just routed with the Killjoy. If you like unswing it to the left, you generally don't get shot from heaven there. Like, you see how your Killjoy routed towards the switch? You just route with her, like right here. See how you're getting wide? Now you can potentially get in that fight alone against the heaven guy, even if you are ready for them. And we don't want that, especially with weaker guns. Because when we have weaker guns, a fight like that generally favors them. So we need two people. We always want to be fighting with two people. So I would be hugging that left wall and following the Killjoy. And we both route like Gen together, plant the bomb, and fight them heaven, however we see fit, maybe with a flash or whatever. Hope that makes sense.
Sure.
So the simple like answer is you just should have followed your teammate tighter. Because it shields you from so much like unnecessary risk. Like, without even thinking about it, you don't have to like perform the analysis of my gun is worse or better or whatever. You should just be like, my Killjoy is going this way, and she's my first man, so I'm going that way because I'm her second man. It's that simple. You just don't have to split up.
fade eye. High from fade eye.
I'm not even gonna swing mid. I'm just gonna wait.
Here, I don't know if I should come high from fade eye because she hasn't really been eyeing main. I just
Yeah, it's fine. You wait a couple
Did
seconds. You're
preventively.
playing slow anyways. I would only be looking for the pattern at this point. So I wouldn't be paused to be like, I don't know if I should do that or this. Just look for how am I trying to get into fights with 2 allies, 1 enemy, or what mistakes am I making that avoids that beneficial scenario? So like, let's watch with just that in mind. Like here, are we about to peak before Raze can join? I don't know. Let's watch. Oh, this is good. Uh-oh.
come here.
So right here, this is really bad. Makes sense? Because look at what Raze just did. And we actually will have a round like this that comes up very soon. Where our teammate, like the same thing happens, except we can't join the fight. And right there. Bam. And right there.
Heaven. 2. Okay. Wait, was he held?
Last player standing.
Yeah, and this is a really common mistake that you'll see, especially with like recon initiators who have lots of prep. They'll be like, ooh, I can throw my perfect lineup here. And then they'll like deviate from their teammates to throw their lineup. And like utility usage should be a secondary thing where if you can conveniently use it without having to sacrifice your positioning, then it's lit and you use your utility. And then learning lots of lineups is a way to give yourself more opportunities to have good util usage in every scenario. You'd be like, oh, I got a lineup for that from here, a lineup from that from here. And you don't have to like move around, if that makes sense. So there you had to move to throw your knife. So it's just better not to knife. And you play with the Raze. Or you say, Raze, wait, I need to knife tree. And if she waits, then you're chilling. But otherwise, I just wouldn't knife.
Okay.
So it's like we contacted A pretty well, but just like nobody was there. Monster on the loose. Just do the same thing again.
Pushing
We
B.
had to have ulted B.
Pushing B a lot. A lot.
There you go there. Knifing a tree.
Go away, go away.
Knifing a tree.
Blocking sight.
One's in our spawn.
Blocking sight.
Smoke tree until you can close it.
One's in our
Holding
spawn.
it.
Gonna be flanking. Gonna be flanking.
I'm going back to fighting.
I'm holding heaven. I'll hold from Jen.
Same pattern. Should have been closer up.
Yeah, so I probably would have been playing with like Omen or Jet, but it makes sense you came here because your teammate calmed it. So honestly, this isn't that bad. But earlier in the round when your Jet was scaling, it's not uncommon for you to want to ask her to just slow down a little bit because of the space between you and her. She kind of went out alone. But here, I'm actually wondering, why don't you flash the fade? You end up just dry peeking.
Yeah, I actually thought about that, but I was like, just taking the 50 because he probably doesn't know that I'm left side.
I
don't know.
guess, but since she doesn't know your left side, she'll never dodge the flash. No?
True.
And it works out, so I'm not complaining. I was just curious. Yeah, and now here, though, look at what you're doing. Is it really worth getting that Vandal?
One heaven, one here.
Hey, Jen tree.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, not much you can do now. Killjoy ult.
Nice.
There's only really
Yo, what's up, Jet Daddy?
There's only really 3 doing well.
Okay. Take it across to the corner.
Crossing.
See if I can kill this corner guy.
Yeah, this is really good spacing.
Trying to make
Didn't
mid
hit it.
noise, I guess.
Didn't need it.
You see?
Nice.
That's
Nice.
great. That's exactly what pistol rounds should have felt like if they were cat.
Just grab
We
this
got one
back.
of their bottom frags.
Wait, let's go towards B. Go towards B. Jack,
You're good to go
KJ.
B.
Run me, run me.
Yeah,
sure?
let's let KJ hold B.
Okay.
Running. Flash the window on the site.
Face your fear.
On site. Hey, wait for the K draw. Wait for the K draw.
Omen in mid. Omen in mid. Pushing up.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Fade was dead soon enough.
Oh, you think Fade's still alive right now?
No, I realized she was dead like
Hey, wait for the K draw. Wait for the K draw.
right here.
Hey, that's fine.
Omen in mid. Omen
He
in
just
mid.
died.
Pushing up. He's going market.
That knife
I'm
didn't
trying
make
to figure
sense
my
though.
knife.
Yeah.
Fade Kedra CT 1 market.
So like while you're planting here, you should already be thinking, who am I gonna play with? How am I gonna play with them?
Nice. Playing.
You see, we missed that fight with Jet lane. With our Omen. There's like no plan. You didn't try to make a plan with Omen while you're planting.
Okay.
Fade Kedra CT 1 market. Omen's market.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
That fight's really good though.
Nice. Try to up.
Break mid.
Why crew? Thank you for the 2 months.
We're gonna get
Let's
zero
just try to
first,
plant in
right?
front of Dice if you can. On A.
If you're marker, I'm holding your cow. I'll be with you in a second.
Should have started with Omen.
Yeah, you've got an op peeking mid already.
30. KJ fully left.
But now watch.
I'll say we Omen ult.
Too much space.
Bam.
Guys.
You're literally holding a main while the dude's scaling up. Like they can never peek you there. Because they'd always see Omen first. Like I would watch that back. Like just so you like don't forget it. Because this is good. I'd play from here. So now they can peek you, of course. And if they do, it's good because they're peeking you in Omen. And now I just watch. Because you keep holding this angle.
30. KJ fully left.
This. They can't peek you now.
Should be knife out after him.
Yeah, they'd always see the Omen first if they're peeking a main here. Now, of course, Omen got laid the hell out. You might not be able to get that trade, but that won't always happen. Sometimes he'll get a more extended fight. And yeah, we want to be there to make it. Although, actually, I would have played it even more different. I would have just popped KO ult, gone first. We just got to pick. And like, worst case scenario, our KO ult pulls them all A and we have B for free. Best case, we probably just win the site anyways. KO ult's just like, I just kind of pop it when it's up. But
Okay.
yeah, this distance to Omen is a huge deal. I think we do it one more time this half.
30. KJ fully left.
I'll say we Omen ult on B with Spike.
I'm gonna be. There's no way.
Go ahead,
Gonna
I'm holding
go
cat.
Yeah, and you see how many heckin' 1v1s. And this is what gets people hard stuck because 1v1s are really 50-50. And so your win rate will become really 50-50.
Holding market.
That was the guy killing.
On the way.
Last player standing.
Shit. He's free.
One flanking you.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
Oh, this was tragic.
KJ could have got my op.
I'll give you my play here. So I like, yeah, if you freeze frame, like play another like half a second of the VOD. Yeah, right here. So I like crouching right here against that box and holding stairs. Because if they come lane, they won't see you until they drop, which makes noise. And then you're weird. You're already on site. And if they come stairs, this angle is really weird. Like they're generally not looking right at you and you get a free shot off. And on low HP, one free shot might be enough to win. You just need to hit the headshot. So I like crouching right here. Pushing further up can get really dangerous. As you're going to see, you're going to expose yourself to market, main, and CT all at once. And there's not a good way to convert that other than getting lucky. Well, when you're playing here, it's all in your hands, if that makes sense. Because if they come stairs, you have to hit a shot. And if they come lane, they can't shoot you until they make noise. So you'll never get shot in the back. And now watch how you play it, and you'll see there's a million times you could get shot in the back. It's all about like minimizing risk. Like even here, they could be coming lane and shoot you in the back. Now here, they could be coming CT, they could be coming market, they could be coming main, right? Because three dangers. And it turns out they're already lane right now, so lucky us. Yeah, that's tough.
Peak was terrible too.
Yeah, I'd wait for them to tap, then maybe throw a nade, wrap around stairs, use a flash. I don't know. There's a million things you could do. But it's all about you gave her sight, sort of, and it got a little tricky.
Okay.
Yeah, when I like review these 1v1s, I usually just make a mental note of like, what do I do next time in that scenario? Because I've actually played this 1v1 a lot. The more games you play, the more times you're going to be in an Ascent 1v1 post plant where you have B site. And now you know that's my play. If you're facing me, you can pre-fire me. I do that every time. I've got like preset plays for all of these clutches. I'm cringe. All right, I keep going, keep going.
There's two holding now? I didn't even peek it last time.
Hey there.
This is really good.
There was two bottom left.
Yeah, this round's great. The only complaint I'd have is your pre-round plan. Right, we got KO ult. Why are we playing slow and split? Let's run something down. But the way you play with Raze is good. Okay. So I would just shrug it off and go next.
Down B.
I'm gonna take notes.
Yeah, because you're like knife out with her. You got into fights with her. You covered her ass. And then you lost some duels and whatever. There were like multiple B.
My ult's ready.
And it's way safer with self-odd review to always just keep the list shorter. So like I would just keep the list here to on attack. I need to just stay really close to the person in front of me. And we can kind of shrug everything else off until we fix that. And then you can put something else on the plate.
Okay.
And then defense looked pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I liked our playbook. There were a few mistakes, but we can skim defense a bit faster. And this is pretty common. KO defense is way easier than KO offense. Because on defense, you just play somewhere central, you throw your knife, and you rotate fast. You help the team. On attack, it's like really tough because you need to roll out, so you got to play really quickly. All right, let's see it. Hey, who's will this be going on YouTube? I don't think this one, no. Oh my god. 2 resubs. Thank you, Monkey Lord and Nonsensical.
I'm on the way.
I'm in tree.
Shadows traveling.
I found flash out mid, 3, 2, 1.
It's in the flash here. There's no one to capitalize off it.
Yep. And back when you were spamming the smoke, I would have stayed closer to it because your teammates might push it.
Throw a flash for you. How many if you throw a smoke?
Yeah, this play's good. I'm down. Just skip eco round. The play is good. It didn't work. Whatever.
Shutting them down.
It's B.
Two suppressed.
Rotating. 3A, 3A. 4. All 5.
What the f?
They're out. All 5 through.
That's tough.
One hell, one hell.
One's still main.
I would never reload there, by the way.
Enemies.
You have 18 bullets. There's only 2 enemies left. And there's 4 of you. If you need more than 9 bullets per enemy, that's like crazy. And you see your killjoys peeking out right now.
Mhm.
So the priority should be you're with her. And you got 18 bullets. So it's more than enough to get a trade. So I wouldn't reload. Because our priority should be playing with the teammate. And you'll see the same thing here. I don't like that you're clearing hell alone.
One's still main.
Enemy spotted.
If that guy can't get traded.
KJ, right side.
Oh yeah. See it now.
80.
And here you're doing the same thing you did with that Omen. That round he died to the Sheriff. You did to the Jet there. Why were you holding a main like that? This is good though.
She's going other side. Does she have bomb?
Probably.
Easy.
Big dog A.
Grounded.
There.
One more tiles.
Yeah, I don't like running out here.
I turned Gekko.
So you know they got multiple tiles, and you've just killed one top mid. Top mid is like super dangerous. Tiles is dangerous. They're contesting mid, and you're running out into open space. It's really
yeah, I
crazy.
think my thought process here was try and get a trade on Jet.
You just got that. You killed Omen. And to be clear, a trade is when like the enemy who just killed your Jet is still, they have firing error because they're in their spray, or they're in an extended gunfight and you've joined it and killed the guy before Jet even dies potentially. It's not a trade 2 seconds later and the guy's like totally ready to just fight you. That's just a duel. And if you kill the guy, that's not, oh, you got her trade. That's you won a duel. So there's no trade here. That Jet died a while ago.
Okay.
Two tiles.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all to be.
Yeah, we don't need to watch them play. I think they win. Yeah.
It's A.
One tiles. Two mid. 3.
Yeah, so here I'm already knife out CT.
Wow.
You can't really go through mid. You might get a pick an annoying duel.
Okay.
And you know that. Like, you're not peeking.
So mid.
And look where Killjoy already is. That's where I would already be. You see?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
our priority should just be rotating towards the site where you think is getting hit. Here is very likely A. And so I'm just running A. And obviously you can't run through mid without potentially giving them a straight up fight, or even worse, you might see multiple. So yeah, this knife out through CT. Just like your Killjoy did.
Amen.
Yeah, and then we're just not in these fights. This is really bad.
Cat.
Right here. Watch how you back up.
98 Omen.
Right here.
One enemy
You see?
remaining.
Nice.
Mikey
Yeah.
just took 3 duels, even though we know they're coming into tree. Why are we backing up like that?
I
Because
think I
Mikey's
could
ready
realize
to
it
play with
after the
us.
fact.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't help you at all there.
Yep. And that's the pattern. That's the theme. We don't help people enough.
B. Grab. A lot of use.
Yeah, so this is really tough without having a preset plan for B rushes. But so I'd actually pause and rewind a bit. So they've Oye monstered on the loose, and your market and your Killjoy's running site. So the most important thing for your Killjoy here is stairs control has to be handled by a teammate, so that she can focus on lane and kill them all. Okay. So what I would do here if I was market and I couldn't come out, I would ping stairs. I'd throw my KO nade, and then I'm trying to rotate towards CT to like flash out from CT side, because market's really dangerous. You generally don't defend B from market. You usually defend B from site or CT. But that's not something you just know. So you could either nade B main so they can't come out, or I actually prefer nading stairs because I want them to come out into my Killjoy setup lane, and we'll probably kill them all. I'm just telling you that because it's nice to know, but you'd never notice this in like your own VOD review. But that's how you hold B. You don't really hold it from market. So because you and Jet are both market, you just need to change the criteria. It's sort of like if you ever play Pearl and you go to retake B and you go through B link and you're like, that was dumb. I can't come out of B link. They could be halls, they could be site, and it's really awkward because you can't really walk out B link. That's what market is on Ascent. You just help yourself by coming towards CT here. So I'd throw the nade to cover stairs or main, and I just run CT to cover this rush.
Okay.
You know, Discord has really bad regional pricing. Did you know you can get a free tier 2 just by showing up to my streams?
Reloading.
KJ main. As a Vandal.
Yeah, I probably should have realized they were both main before. Stop watching mid.
Yeah, it's all good.
Get out of my way.
B. Any. Pushing. Spawn.
This is the same idea.
I'm blind.
You see how I'd already be in that fight with that Jet just because my like default playbook is to route CT just like this. And so now I'd be coming with our Jet CT. I really dislike being market for the B holds, but not much you can do about that.
Last player
Two and
standing.
switch.
Unlucky.
Good thing.
Quick rotating.
Spike down mid.
Yep, this is good. Knife out, getting with the raise.
They're just gonna try to take A while they can. I'll get as many as
Coming over.
possible.
I don't like this.
Maybe it's fine.
I guess maybe if you knew they're Omen ulting, then we're chilling.
I think someone calmed it a bit earlier.
Oh, okay, okay.
Good thing.
Quick rotating.
Spike down mid.
They have Omen ult.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
well.
chilling, you're chilling. Yep. Rotating is good then.
They're just gonna try to take A while they can.
I missed it, my bad.
I'll get as many as
Coming over.
possible.
Maybe it's fine. He got it.
I don't like you shift walking here.
Don't peek, they're all main.
Oh, I remember this. Okay, okay.
Holding me.
Yeah. Why don't we fight that Killjoy right there?
Probably because I was scared of the duel.
Yeah, but you're like KO ulted.
True.
Yeah, and so even without KO ult, I'm probably down as well. With these numbers advantage, that fight is it very barely favors you. You've got high ground. But you actually almost beat this. But yeah, you can keep watching. I would take that fight though. You KO ult.
Spike down A.
Bomb down.
If you die, you know, non-zero chance to get rezzed. Yeah, now I would just like jump on top of Jen. You've got the bomb. What are they gonna do?
One suppressed.
You almost
Hit
throw
him
this
one.
by doing this.
Both.
Placing sent.
His ult.
It is uncomfortably close.
Face your fear.
Yeah, so we rewind even like when that knife tags nothing, you should just be knife out towards B. Because you got an op cat. You need to help that.
Face your fear.
So I'd be B a bit faster.
Rotating.
Roughly 3 seconds faster.
Okay.
Which probably doesn't matter here, but it does matter a lot of the time.
Got my Vin. SVD, just lock him off.
Oh, we're retaking from market.
Nice.
I'm flashing on site.
Oh, yeah. I'm curious why you didn't left click there. You know the left click, you bounce off the wall?
Yeah, I think my thought process was they might be holding me from backside, but that's what
Yeah, but that flash that you just threw doesn't blind them there either.
No?
I guess if they're statically holding lane from backside, it would, but then they just unswing it.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
Yeah, and then you die. But again, defense not your biggest problem. Like, we entered that defense half 3-9, and we won 5 and lost 4 on defense. Big whoop. But attack was really bad. Attack was really bad, which is pretty common for KO players in lower ranks. Because KO is really tough to attack with. So I'd really focus up on that, the distance between you and your teammate in front of you. And that's what I pay attention to in your VOD reviews. And try to, like, when you approach future VOD reviews, try to think what your like role's job is. And if you don't have a good answer to that, like, watch some pro analysis. They're all free. You don't even have to be a tier 3 for your role. And like, even better if you can find a map. I believe we do have KO Ascent actually in my pro analysis. And so usually I try to break down like the job of that player on the map. And so hopefully you'll be able to, like, next VOD review, pull that into like your analysis. Be like, what is my job? And now you kind of know. You want to be fast. You want to be playing with your teammates. And then you could see, am I filling my job? And then beyond that, you know, we could talk, should I have ulted here? Was the pre-round plan strong and whatnot? But first we got to get fundamentally more solid. Thanks for playing. Any questions for me?
I don't think so.
Awesome, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that diamond icon on your profile, okay? I'm keeping tabs.
I'm gonna grind this. I'm gonna get it this act.
Hell yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you for playing. Have a nice Friday. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. All right. We got time for one more. Who wants to get nervous? Who wants to get nervous? Tier 3s? And the ones you know. SHHX Kari, thank you for the prime. Zipples, thank you for the prime 2 months. Hit gold for the first time thanks to your video, Hooge. Yo, congratulations. Do you guys know that prime subscriptions are completely free? I'd appreciate if you could check if you have it up. Because if you have it up and you don't use it, then Jeff Bezos gains effective value. As an entry duelist, your team isn't following you. So you still play your entry role and die. Play safer until they're ready to go. Part of the entry's job is to enter when the timing's right. And so if you're entering and your team isn't following you, then you're entering at the wrong time. Has he always asked for primes at 7:45? I do. Oh my god, it worked. Viperius, thank you for the prime. Rex Longbone, thank you for the prime. The Only Serenity, thank you for the prime. Ro F Near, thank you for the prime. Scuba, Steve 132, thank you for the tier 1. Reckless Dunk, thank you for the prime. Blitzikin, thank you for the prime. Who just single-handedly denying the Jeff Bezos capitalist agenda? That's what I'm saying. I'm diamond rank up, so give me the stream game. I need it. I don't think I've even VOD reviewed you. All right. Baguette. Be baguette. What up, gamer? Mr. J, thank you for the prime. Rolly X Coley, thank you for the prime. Noombai, thank you for the prime. Hello, baguette. Hello, sir. Sir? Sire? Are you hither? We're having technical difficulties with Dibby Baguette. He's disconnected from the channel. We will give him 1 minute. Messaging in tier 3? Well, that's tough. I don't read that chat during the stream much. I'm trying to break you guys out of this bad habit, okay? You always type in the ones who know when I just run the raffle there. Stop doing that. Type in the stream chat. Bam. Hello, hello. Hello, sir.
Hello? Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Okay, I see it.
In your defense, I was looking at it around that time. Yeah, because I'm opening the raffle, man. Okay. You guys always type in there when you see I'm looking at it. Stop doing that.
Okay, let me start my stream.
Hell yeah. We've got notes, right?
No, we haven't, because it's my first time ever. I actually have never looked at my VODs, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Yeah, I'm like that.
This guy, tier 3, shows up to all the streams, doesn't watch his VODs.
I know, that's crazy. No, it's because I don't really think I can push a lot right now because I'm gonna leave NA for 3 months in the summer. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just chill out right now.
So you entered the raffle to...
Yeah.
To say screw that. I'm gonna do a VOD review right now.
Yeah, well, it's huge, and I'm a Gekko main, so I kind of need it.
Okay, let's see it. You better have preps. Gekko requires good lineups.
I have lineups, but only for Ascent. So.
Well, you better not be playing them on other maps without tech, man. That agent's tough.
No, okay, don't worry. I will just suck. Actually, Gekko ate my elo. I was like a chamber main first act. And
I'm not surprised he ate your elo if you only have lineups on one map.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's... Okay, I can start the game. Let me start streaming it. I'm so shaky right now. My aim is not going to be there. It's just not going to be there.
Oh my god, your screen share is heckin' gammaed up the wazoo. Oh my god. Why is your... No, it's so bright.
Oh, wait. Let me stop. Wait. Yeah, it's just HDR on my screen. Let me just turn it off. I'm gonna turn off HDR.
This guy games in HDR. Oh my god.
Yes, I do that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm turning it off. Display 1. Display... Okay, wait. Display 2. Ooh, okay. Is it better?
Oh, that's way better. Way better.
Okay.
All right, go get him. Go get him. I'm deafening. Make sure you record.
Okay. Yeah, I'm recording. I think
right,
it should be on my Twitch. So.
Let's start prediction. Victory? Yes. No. But bam. Gamble on our HDR friend. Is it a disadvantage now that he's turned it off? He's used to playing with HDR on. That could be a detrimental change. Gaming on HDR not common. Competitively gaming on HDR is not common at all. Yes.
That was quick.
Why am I getting added in here? Oh, we got Ascent.
Lucky, actually lucky.
What is HDR? Oh, for sure that is the first.
Hello, team.
Google result, right? Thank God. I get to finally time somebody out. God, I was worried. Been too long. My hecking power-hungry fingers were praying somebody would ask a Googleable question all week.
We need smokes and
literally was about to ask,
we have sage,
but you Googled it. That's what I'm saying. Good shit. Sorry for voting for his downfall. Can't have a hero named I regret my life. Fair. That's a fair reasoning, Niku Beats. Niku Beats. Craving violence, are we, Banana? Yeah.
Whoever you feel more comfortable with.
I figure that since most of the people who get banned get mad that I'm on a power trip, I should just lean into it. And I should just literally be on a power trip. You know what I'm saying? Just like giga chat emoji. Be like, Wuhujin abuses his power. And then I just slap this emoji. I'm like, yes. And never said I wouldn't. Imagine. Is this VOD going on the VOD's channel? Every VOD goes on the VOD's channel. How many mod mail tickets after yesterday's bannering? I don't know. Probably a lot. Me saying genuinely, stop talking about this topic or you will get timed out. People making obvious joke that they heard me say that but want to keep joking about topic gets banned. Is this power trip? Our audio's quiet.
Spike down B.
Man, I just talked about B holding it from market. Oh, I guess he had tech. He had tech, you know? I forgive him. Wait, we don't grab Dizzy?
Right here.
Rank icon? Yeah, good question. Thank you for reminding me. I'm in one.
Reloading. Reloading. There.
Oh, we got the squad. Okay, do we have plot armor or what, chat? What do you think?
For you.
What?
One enemy remaining. Reloading. It's off.
Is nobody in the game talking? Discord screen share can't capture your teammates' voice comms.
Again.
Does he read chat from the Discord? Yeah. I do. That is what I read. Let's Ace, thank you for the prime.
I'm not coming to the exam.
That round was alright. That round was alright.
Talking too much Twitch chat, anything.
Wall raised. Here.
Or Bay.
Go get him.
Yeah, I really like that plan to be more coordinated, but I mean, it worked.
Gun here.
Reloading.
Listen, I'm not going to the final.
This guy reading his Twitch chat mid-round? Deserved. Deserved. Playing alone with bomb down. Donating a Spectre. Reading Twitch chat. Salt, same with the 2-month. I'm gonna remind this guy he's gotta be focused the hell up. Yo. VOD is only be useful if you think you were really trying to win in the VOD. I'm
No, I'm trying
concerned
to
that...
win. Yeah,
Okay, because you
bad,
read your
no.
Twitch chat, you autopiloted, you had bomb down on A, and you just
No,
took a 50 and gave them a
One enemy
Spectre.
remaining.
I know that this is such my bad. I know. Just no. It's also because I'm on stream, so I'm like very. Oh, she also aced. I'm very.
Yeah. It's just I hear
right
you
now.
reading your Twitch chat and holding a conversation with somebody mid-round, you know? And that's me going, you know, his head probably isn't 100% on winning
Okay,
in
no,
Valorant right now.
I'm turned up. I'm turned up. Don't worry, I'm turned up. Now I'm turned up. I never read the Twitch chat.
I'm calling him out
usually.
for that
You
shit.
just told me today.
I'm calling him out for that shit.
I'm talking to a coach.
You see, he just
The best coach in
responded
the
to his Twitch chat. You're listening to Hoot Stream while playing? Oh, it's too lit. It's too lit. Yeah, I got the play. We're on economic disadvantage. Let's stack up towards A. Let's place the Killjoy alarm bot outside of A main and we'll all swing off of his contact. Let's make no noise and just surprise them. I hope that helps one person watching my stream right now while they're playing ranked. What if I just started shot calling shit and you all like pipe my mic into your ranked games? Yo, swing off your contact? Yo, nothing B main. The strategy to get around the no Gekko rule? Oh yeah, tier 3s can get around all the rules, man. They get the private one-on-ones as well. We got one coming up tomorrow, and they can do anything for that hour.
Spike planted.
This is tough.
Flushing out.
This dude calms his flash as he throws it. Bro. How did we get that Phantom? How did we get that Phantom without dying? What?
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh my god. You leaving Coach Latte Art? Yeah, if you want me to talk about that for an hour, I will. If you win the raffle. One of the raffle winners recently had me play Risk, like the board game, with him for an hour. You do anything. He's playing this live? Yeah, this is live. No repeat winners though, right? Yeah, generally if you win the private one-on-one,
Thank you.
I'd rather you don't win again. Because everyone kind of wants their shot. How do you set up private coaching session? You don't. That's the best part. That's the best part. No favorites. Ooh. Tokyao. Thank you for the month prime. You don't finish a game of Risk in an hour? You do when both players are Risk Grandmasters.
From mid, bottom.
Got 24-hour stream disagrees. We intentionally set the rules for that one to be a long-form Risk game, though. Let's play Club Penguin with Hooch for an hour. Has Club Penguin been revived?
All right.
There. One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, this guy just peeked out. Oh, he's different.
That's right, you tell him.
There's a fan remake? Yeah, I know there's also like... There's like a major Toontown fan remake, if I recall correctly. Getting your Rocket League VOD reviews in. Go nuts, man. I'm not sure I'm well equipped to coach that game, but hey.
I'm alright, thank you. That's an old name. A very old one. Yeah, it's all good.
Where's the lineups? What do you mean? He was playing back gen to flash straight up, so it falls onto him. Wow, don't you look dumb. Don't you look dumb saying where's the lineups. I bet you feel real
walking
stupid
on
right
top
now.
Enemy spotted B.
Never mind, he screwed it up. He doesn't get his orb. I bet you feel real smart right now.
I can ult.
My ult's ready.
Oh my god, we're gonna
Never mind.
thrash out in the open. That has to be one of the top 10 worst thrashes. People actually have lineups for Gekko. Gekko is one of the most lineup reliant agents in high elo. Yeah. Gekko's utility is terrible.
30 seconds.
If you don't have lineups at a high level, it's so easy for these players to just shoot it. You just shoot his util and it's worthless. And that's where like good lineups come into play.
Let's get back out there.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Anyone ask you to 1v1 them at Osu during the 101? Yeah, Dogshot had me play Osu.
Watch and learn.
Feel like if I win, you'll break the rules for an Astra review? Hey, go nuts.
There. Enemy spotted mid.
I think we already did that. Who was it? Who won most recently? They asked for me to prep their Astra Pearl playbook for them. Studied a Boaster VOD. Petrichor 12, thank you for the prime. Gooey Badass, thank you for the prime. Yeah, it was YBM. Anyone got either review their Kovacs gameplay? Yep.
Sit down. Spike down.
Damn, we're
A.
different. This sounds like have a friend for an hour. We're all friends here.
Go together. I'm gonna flash out.
1,285 friends hanging out, watching one of our friends play a Diamond 1 ranked game.
Let's go.
You'll win the one-on-one and we'll go for coffee. Brad, I invited you for coffee yesterday.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh my bad.
I'm going for coffee today after stream, Brad, if you wanna come.
They're going to scatter from my stuff. Super easy to pick off.
That'd be good.
You have your TSA pre-check appointment? Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
anchor, right?
top.
Dream big, make it happen.
This is your second favorite parasocial relationship? What the hell? What's your first favorite? What? Second favorite? One sec. Yeah, but would Ludwig ever do this?
Huge. Good job. One mid.
You will not kill my ally.
Spike down mid.
Okay.
I need to catch that. That was terrible for me.
Last player standing.
I actually do want to build like an integration where there's like a little fish tank above the coolness meter, and if you're like a tier 3 and you've chatted in the past like 60 seconds, you're like in there,
Spike planted.
like swimming around, you know? About the friendship tank.
Launching smoke.
Sign up for tier 3 instantly? Oh my god. Brad, you hear this?
See.
What do you think? We make the
Who am I kidding?
the fish just be your Discord profile picture? Swim it around in there. Everyone starts changing their profile pictures on this server to a fish.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, I just went deep. I'm kind of
Wait. Tier 3s just all have fish profile pictures in this Discord server because your profile picture shows up in the fish tag.
Sage, can you not wall that, actually?
You never betray your cat like that? Well, then you just be a cat in the fish tank, which is fine. I'm going to build that. I'm going to build that. I don't know how long it'll take. Probably, I don't know, a day. We'll see. I feel like I have too many tier 3s for this. It'll just look really dumb.
There's my buddy.
Pyramid.
Make a bigger tank. And literally the whole screen, you guys can just swim around. You type up, down, left, and right to move across the screen.
One enemy remaining.
I'm actually down to do that just for like... What if it's like just for like meme streams?
30 seconds left.
Where you can swim around the whole screen. Bounce around like the DVD logo. The problem is it would just be
10 seconds left.
it'd be too distracting if it was the whole screen.
Okay, just leave.
Have I seen your to-do blue lock edits? I haven't. But have you seen today's thumbnail?
So huge. Ooh, good job. Ooh, okay.
Overlay a translucent game of Peggle. Profile pics as balls. You play the game concurrently while streaming. Oh my god. What's your rate for like just ideas? How much do I have to pay you for more ideas? Because while I'm not going to do that because I don't think it fits, it's a good idea. What the hell? Why did we shoot that guy?
Tiles.
Have you read the Blue Lock manga? I have not, and I should.
Are you
Clouded Snow, thank you for the 2-month. The stream is too boring. Can you add Subway Surfers in the corner? I've done that before. The joke has already been done.
Enemy spotted mid.
There. Someone's there. I'm out.
30 seconds left.
Reminder, if you type just a single emoji, it blows it up in the stream overlay chat. Because we don't have enough stickers to make everything a sticker. This is just your reminder.
10 seconds left.
Chill.
Spike planted. One enemy
Oh, wait, Baguette's cooking now. Now that I told him to focus up. I think he should nade that guy, though.
What's her replacement? Good job.
Man, you guys are in emote-only mode.
My ult ready. I love explosions.
You guys know, do the saxophone emoji and then the caterpillar emoji, chat. That one's so good. Because it's like it's playing it. Let me show you. Look at that. Toot, toot. They're made for each other.
Up and away. Someone's there. You did good.
Splitting a lot. Oh, they're not even splitting. Okay.
I can't read anything in chat. You guys are just spamming the bug saxophone.
Enemy spotted mid.
Oh. Bro's got flat.
Spike down A.
Thank you.
There.
Back to me.
Our hero has a bad habit
Get him, wingman.
Oh my god, what is he doing?
of
This
using
little guy.
force when we've got really good util for the scenario. Like we can molly that guy off, isolate Sova. Oh, now the
Down A.
molly's really good because
She
Sage
just
is
walked
coming.
herself off? What?
Molly that shit.
30 seconds left.
There's no way even there he's not mollying, right? There's no way. Does
My
that
first
ability
assist
not
is an
exist?
initiator. Wow, let's go.
Need a drop.
That's true. Good advice.
How much do I have to pay to like get a license to play Careless Whisper on stream? You think a lot? Dang.
They're right.
This is up.
One dead.
You can play just no VOD? No? Bro, do you know how much money I make from the VOD's YouTube channel? That's like a primary source of income for me, man. All of you VOD frogs watching right now,
Stay B.
thank you.
Raise maybe go B. We need to 1B. One mid.
Go broke for
Okay, good
Careless
job,
Whisper.
wow.
I'll just
That
sing it,
was
dude.
tough.
Rainy beep beep boop 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 boop.
30 seconds
No, I whiffed so hard. I'm shaking so
Whoa!
bad.
Oh!
Spike planted.
All inside,
There's
all
no
inside.
way you guys are huge sheeshing in chat right now. Oh shit, we're back.
Thank you, Sage.
It's a chance to redeem myself.
There. There.
Do you guys know? Have you ever played a Adventure Capitalist, chat? And do you know that
I
song
can't do it.
that just always plays during that game?
Last round before the switch. Don't be cheap.
Wow.
Because I've got the song for you. All right, that's enough of that. I made that like 5 years ago for a meme YouTube edit.
Did he release someone with Link now?
Why do you feel like he's the one that made that too? Because it is. That's me. That's me. Creamy goat milk. Thank you for the prime.
I got you. I got you.
He just like me for real. Dude, you know what I realized the other day? People who like succeed in streaming are always heckin' theater kids. I was watching like Ludwig and Lily Pichu and like Valkyrie, and Ludwig was like, you know, we should do like a play, like with like singing and everything, and everyone was like, yeah,
that's a good game.
Yeah, like they were all in immediately. Like I love singing and dancing and acting.
Raze, do you know how to double satchel?
You just gotta be cringed to succeed on Twitch.
If you want to double satchel, I have like lineups for.
Were you a theater kid? No, but I was cringe. I was a band kid.
Yeah.
Probably worse.
See you on the other side.
Actually carried by Wingman.
Yes.
I was cringe. He's just like me for real.
Supposed to do lineup though.
Oh my god, look at this.
I think I do.
Wait, he's trying to find his lineup.
No, I didn't forget. Did I forget?
The team is hitting. The team is hitting.
Let's go.
Plant the spike.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. Honestly.
The flash doesn't even blind.
I'm behind.
Bro, I think you know why Dippy Baguette's gonna win this game, and do you know why our previous hero lost? It's literally just the half you start on.
Terrible.
You flash initiator players have no idea how to play attack, but defense you're chilling because it's so easy on defense. This guy started defense, so he's gonna win the game. You're saying lower on the coolness meter means better chance of becoming a streamer? I don't know. I don't know. We'd have to do some more research into the topic before we draw any serious conclusions.
I just keep messing up big time.
$50 gift card if you jinxed him? Oh my god. How do I get him to throw?
Wow. DC went all the way. I mean, Wingman.
For you.
Technically, it does not matter where you start at all besides morale. Bro. If we lived in a world where we were all emotionless robots, you're very correct. Good thing we're not in that world, and I'm correct, and you're not.
Spike's down. Spike down mid. The spike.
Okay.
Enemy down.
Where's I get the gun? Ooh, we're winning.
Bro, I saw the most brain dead take on Reddit the other day,
Never
though.
mind.
Oh my god. So it was this Reddit thread that was like, yo, why do pros like not plant the bomb when they win like the clutch? Isn't that free money? And this dude's totally correct. It's just an error on the pros part. And anyways, there's this like top upvoted comment, and they're like, there's been studies showing that morale matters more. And so they do their fist bumps. Like it's genuinely a real thing. And I'm out here thinking like, bro, they can plant and fist bump. These are not mutually exclusive. This dude is literally like, oh, well, they have to do their fist bumps to improve morale. And I don't care if they do or not, okay? But they can still plant and then fist bump. What are you talking about? This dude's acting like you can only do one. And so they prioritize fist bumping. No, it's an error. That's it. They can fist bump after they plant the goddamn bomb. And this dude's getting enough votes. He's getting. Everyone's like, yeah. Morale. Pros do no wrong. What? Bro, no, they should be planting. It's 1,500 credits and an ultimate orb.
Of course.
And then they fist bump.
I thought there was someone in there.
What? There's no world you're gonna argue that like that lost 4 seconds of fist bump time is worth 1,500 credits and an ultimate orb.
Reyna got him. Reyna
Bro,
got him.
imagine if it is. I'm gonna.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! If anybody's listening, everyone type I need you guys to type your usernames in chat. This is a Woohoojin NDA right now. Oh my god, my Discord just crashed. Okay, type your username in chat right now to sign the NDA. Oh my god, it's all buggy. It's all buggy. It's all buggy. Username in chat. Okay, thank you. You're all signing my non-disclosure agreement. I'm gonna make a product that's literally just like a silicone fist. You buy 2 of them, put them on either end, and you can fist bump it when you win rounds. Because this guy on Reddit said that it improves your win rate dramatically. And then we can even have like an Overwolf integration. So when you win the round, in your ears, you hear like a random pro player going, nice! And then the fists come at you like, bam! And like the action of the fists coming at you will be like, we'll heckin' mocap that shit from like pro players. We'll get pro players in like a room doing fist bumps so that every time you get fist bumped, it'll be matched to the player who's voice acting their nice when they're congratulating you on your clutch. Dude, this is infinite RR. Infinite RR.
That was terrible.
Imagine the dopamine hit when you hit a clutch and you just got Shazam in your ears going, nice, let's go! And then the fists can fly out. And you're like, yeah. And then you forget to plant the bomb, but it doesn't matter because you don't need to plant the bomb. You got fist bumps.
I'm broke though.
Oh my god. Let me cook.
Give me the spike.
All right, back to the game. Your teammates are gonna flame you though.
Yeah, true. Oh, good nice, good nice. Just cut nice.
True. What if it's like a 5-stack thing? And when you fist bump, like all of your friends also have them, and so that way you don't have to be in person landing when you 5-stack. You just get to fist bump each other over the internet.
Why are they making noise though?
Because fist bumping is proven to be an advantage.
Okay,
so shouldn't you want to fist bump even when you're not in person?
Oh no, I messed up my whatever.
I mean, the guy on Reddit said it is, and he got lots of upvotes.
Ooh, that was tough. That was tough. Okay, it's fine.
I can't be contained by Discord. What the hell is that?
We'll go trade. Just play long, trust. What are they doing?
Oh my god, are we blaming our team? Good thing this is an attacker-sided map. We're chilling.
I have ult, we can take
His
B.
bio? Oh, let's take a look. Oh, these bios are so cringe.
I only have like 78 grenades left. Hopefully that's enough.
Change your bio, dude. Grow up.
Should be enough, honestly.
Do you know how many mod mail tickets we get because people see a bio like that and they're like, "Oh, what's this person doing in this server, Woohoojin? They might be a terrorist." Bro,
I think they stacked this.
bro. They put that there.
Spike down B.
His Discord tag is stalker. Wait, is it? Are we upgrading this into a ban?
Okay, yeah. I'm like.
That's weird.
I'm going around the world.
You can appeal your ban at unban.woohoojin.dev. Last player standing.
Worse.
God, the power trip. I need to ban more.
Yeah, we saved. There's no way someone's on the wall, right? Yep.
30 seconds left.
Can you appeal a ban? Yes, at unban.woohoojin.dev.
No.
Bans can be appealed, and many people get unbanned. Unban.woohoojin.dev. Everyone watching right now who's been banned, except for all of those of you who we denied. Those you people cannot apply.
Not turning out too well, huh? My attack is always worse than my defense.
But if you're not banned yet and you pre-fire the application, then you'll probably get in trouble because you're increasing the workload for my moderation team.
How line up for serious?
For no reason other than a joke that nobody else would see except my moderation team that has to read all the tickets. Would you get banned? That would be up to the discretion of the moderator who you pissed off by submitting a joke ticket. If I had to guess, if Ethan read it, you'd get banned for sure. Nuda Buddha might be chill with it.
Bad. Wow.
She's really patient. I think Zendikar would ban you.
Spike down B.
Should not be molting right now.
Nuda Buddha's not chill? Oh. Zendikar's the most chill? Would you ban for that, Zendikar? I'd ban for that.
Should have asked Brim to old
If they created a
That'd be
joke
great.
ticket in the unbanned server
But
as like
I'm
a
a dummy.
I'm pre-firing my unbanned request. No, as in like they're not even banned, Zendikar. Like they're not banned and they make a ticket in the unbanned server to get unbanned.
30 seconds left.
You go to the server and ban them? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a surefire way to get permaban and not be able to appeal. I take it all back. Morale doesn't matter at all. The map is defensive sided and I'm scared.
Why you really bowling frag?
They'll see before they die. Love them.
Chill, it's okay.
Now, I think if we had the fist bump 9000,
Okay,
we
we're
would have won by
buying
now, though.
stuff.
That's all I'm saying.
Spike. I got the spike.
Colonizer, thank for the prime. Meet 1x, thank for the prime. One Typhoon 1, thank for the prime.
Go get him, buddy. Enemy spotted. See nothing.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Dizzy's
Bro.
launching smoke. Somebody's there. Sana. Got him.
Oh, we're crying. We should
Okay,
rotate, I
okay.
think. Oh, it's a tough call, though.
Good nice. That noise don't do anything.
We got the roundup in the top right.
set
Oh, I
that
gotta move
down,
it
man.
here where you guys can see it.
I thought to re-hit that, but now they know.
You're a non-tier 3 peasant.
Here.
Is this for me?
I got you.
Wingman's planting.
30 seconds left.
Spike sticking. Thanks, little man.
Flex on him.
Last player standing.
Tough.
Why isn't she closing the door though?
I was lurking and didn't sign the NDA. No. No. Very social person. Thank you for the tier
Were we
3.
saving last
You
round?
scare me.
We weren't saving. Are we buying or not?
Yo, can you guys put a hand in chat if you've ever just like
Don't worry
started a
about it, I have
conversation with a
Flash.
stranger
Let's go together, eh? I need B.
so that I
Give me
can
the spike,
ban
give me the
you?
spike. You know what to do. Spike. I'm here. thought we said walk. Okay.
Stim beacon here. Smoke's down.
Reloading. Our spike's down. Last player standing.
Of course.
The enemy only looks good.
Okay, let's save this round. Win next one. Just save. Full save.
You're introverted, but you're also very
Very
lonely at
aggressive.
times.
I have to play default. I'll just play default next
I
round.
feel like there's socially normal ways to meet people, and then there's socially scary ways to meet people.
Don't buy. Actually,
And
don't
just randomly talking to people is a scary way.
buy. No, okay. Just leave it like this.
But like attending a table tennis rec league is a normal way, you know, if you're into table tennis.
Dizzy's up. Dizzy has targets. Launching smoke.
Foosball.
Reloading.
What if a random person talks to me first and then you respond? That's normal. Of course you have to respond there. They're the weird people.
Don't use it right now. Don't use it.
And by weird, I mean they're the normal people and we're the weird
They're
people.
playing so smart. They're playing
God.
very
Sucks.
passive on our saves. You will learn from them.
Smoke's down. Molly.
Strangers tried to talk to me and I ended the conversation. Do I get a gifted stuff now?
One in the smoke.
I can see the Dot Esports article.
Where's he going?
Woohoojin threatens to ban socially normal individuals from his stream.
NT.
You talk to strangers all the time as part of your job. Does that count? No, no, you're chilling. Because you're like financially obligated to talk to strangers. So that's like acceptable.
We do what we do.
You think I cursed this game? Yeah, it's a loss. What about school group projects? That's like you're obligated to talk to them. That's different. I mean, you ever just like walking on the street, just like see a guy and be like, yo. What up? Nice weather, huh? Hey.
Like this? Am I confused? Okay, I'm confused.
You don't think anyone does that? They do. I've had people just talk to me, man. People just talk to me sometimes. Maybe I'm approachable. I don't know. I don't think I'm approachable. I'm very weird. I don't know how to hold a conversation. But people like starting them with me unprovoked. You see my GitHub pic? I
Okay,
look
let's go,
super
let's go.
approachable, dude. But in a pub, that's acceptable. Like the environment calls for it at that point, you know?
No, I'm
I'm talking, you're like in the middle of like the quietest room in the library. You've got earbuds in. Above the earbuds, you've got heckin' those headphones you wear at the firing range. And then you're reading like an intensely difficult like mathematics book and you're clearly super focused on it. And then you're next to the sign that says, please don't talk to me. And then like this guy walks up to you and they're like, yo, nice weather we're having, right? And you're like, whoa, why? I've done all of the things. All of the indicators. Oh my God, we're winning this game.
Serious? I get him. You need to tell me.
What if you like the book he's reading? Excuse me, sir. That's a nice book.
Let's go be this time, and this time, like, actually hit it.
You know that in the party meme where they're like, they don't know I'm X? They don't know I'm happy, not approaching any of them. It's in the back, talking to nobody. They don't know that this is what I want to be
Oh my
doing
God,
right
are you
now.
serious? That doesn't matter.
No way, a live stream? Yeah, 2-3 Fridays. We're having my tier 3s play ranked. And then my tier 3s have to VOD review themselves. Except at this point, the stream's gonna have to end before we can VOD review ourselves. That's tough.
My God.
Thanks, little man. One enemy remaining.
Oh my God, we win. We totally won, chat. It's over. 100% conversion right here. Look at this crouch. His crosshair's too tight to the corner, but other than that, oh no, he's peeking. He's better.
Oh God, that was terrible.
Bro, we literally never lose those. Fist bump.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we gotta pay out. The prediction. Bots laggy. We got it. It's been paid out. It's been paid out. Okay, so that game went a bit long, and I have real life obligations. So you actually just played a ranked game on stream and won 15 RR. You need to work on your offense as well. Your defense is pretty good. You need to coordinate though. There were many rounds where your teammates were like holding tight and it was lit and you were back gen and you were going to flash off their contact, but you didn't say that. And you should just say that. Just be like, yo, I'm going to throw Gekko flash off your contact and we'll fight.
Yeah,
So,
I should be saying that.
Yeah, defensive communication of your util usage needs work, and then attack, just in general, the util usage needs work. And click on that game again. Go to performance. And now look how often you throw your molly. Yeah, click performance.
Oh, performance, yeah.
You throw your molly once every 5 rounds. That's insane. That's insane. You may as well just not be playing this agent.
Listen, I'm a chambermaid. I used to be a chambermaid. So that's why I'm actually picked up Gekko, because I thought like if I just use someone who's like seems more complicated to play out, can grow some brain.
Yeah.
Because right now I have no game sense.
So your homework is to figure out when the hell people use that ability on both halves and try to use it more. Okay.
All right.
I can't tell you when people use that ability because I don't even heckin' know, but I know you're not using it enough on Gekko right now. There's a reason I don't do Gekko VOD reviews yet, because I haven't learned the agent enough yet myself. But if I were you and I played that game and I threw Molly that infrequently because I didn't know when to use it, I would start researching. I would watch. There have already been pro games with the agent. And I try and see when they use it.
I've watched a lot of Loud Sudhack was his name.
Yeah.
And
Specifically watch for Molly usage. Like,
okay.
You need to laser focus on parts of pro gameplay. You can't just watch pros and be like, I'm going to do that. Because they're really good. Not easy.
And my defense is always better, because like that's what I always like see, that my defense is just always
defense is always much easier. Because util usage is almost as if you're already in post plant. Does that make sense? So now your util's already set up to be like used as a trap when you're on defense, because they have to come into you. And that's when it's easiest to use a flash, when it's easiest to use a molly. It's really hard to use it to take space because you have to time it with your teammates coming out. And you've got to, be able to play off of it as well. It's a lot harder. So yeah, I'd look into offensive like flash usage and then molly usage in general. And you're chilling. Chilling.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry we couldn't do a full review. We ran a bit long. Congrats on the win.
It's okay.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Okay, chat. Time for one more. No. Did you not see me end that one early? Yeah, I got places. Somebody asked if I was going to watch party this, and I said no. So I guess I'll send you to the guy who's watch partying that. But before I send you there, can you guys give me your primes first? Can you check if you got prime up and give it to me before you go? Because otherwise you'd give them to this European. And this European's really into theoretical discussion. It's cringe. So prime real quick. Thank you. Everyone check. Check real quick. Check for your primes. Thank you for showing up to the stream. Good luck in your rank games. For the tier 2s and tier 3s, I will be playing ranked today. The huge KO adventures coming your way. This will be in your local time zone if you check the events tab on the Discord. Look forward to the YouTube video dropping today. Thank you for the primes. Thank you for the primes. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Say hi to TMV for me. Good luck in your rank games. Appreciate all of you. Peace out. Oh, I forgot. There's a delay in the raid. My God. Look how I get more and more gray each iteration of the Twitch VOD. What's up with that?